After 10 years of research, I have come to believe that the reason that we are struggling with our well-being is because we believe that we are separate from one another. And I want to read you a little passage from my book to share more about why. The poet T.S. Eliot, in an introduction to Dante's Inferno, wrote, "Hell is a place where nothing connects with nothing. The separate lie has turned our world into a hell of our own. We care about the things we are connected to. When you are separate from others, you don't have to care about anyone or anything beyond yourself. Even your closest bonds can be loosened, as when a sick or struggling friend or relative becomes a burden that interferes with your personal goals. A person sleeping on the street is something to step around and ignore. A faraway country facing the consequences of global warming gets a second of our attention before we head to work in our gas-guzzling cars. This adds up to a culture in which everyone is compelled to look out solely for themselves. Do what you want to do when you want to do it with no regard for the impact upon others. Living separately pits you against others rather than aligning you with them. It has created a world in which people are used and tossed aside or seen as a means to an end. It transforms life into an endless competition because nothing is shared and everything has to be won for yourself. This self-focused pursuit of success is not questioned by our culture, it's celebrated. It drives us to pursue extrinsic goals and to seek to become the perfect self. For further evidence, look at how we treat people when they're struggling. They're told to fix themselves on their own. They need to change themselves, develop new habits, and otherwise focus on themselves until they are better. What is better? Being strong, independent, no longer needing any help, separate. It's rare that the ecosystem surrounding them is explored. What social, cultural, or environmental conditions might be making this person unhappy? When someone you love is struggling, do you ask yourself, how am I contributing to their pain? Most of us don't. It's their pain in their own little skin-encapsulated ego, and therefore, it's their problem.